PlayStation。
Hello people and welcome. Now this is a rarity because I don't normally do videos, I normally do live streams. And I normally don't do daily races. And, as the title suggested there, the purple one, race 1, I see a lot of purple. Another rarity. Now, I had a couple of attempts in the Nations Cup. And I didn't do very well. Hence my driver rating dropped to a C. This bugged me a little bit because it was only 2 races, so I decided I want my B rating back, and this was the first attempt. This was the first race of 3 that it took to get that B rating back, as Googsy basically just leaves the door wide open, lets me through, and from this point on basically holds up everybody behind me so I can just drive off in nice free clean air. So what happens here is we're going to skip forward a bit to the interesting bits, because you know, the rarer bits where I hit some purpley stuff, and you know, because you can't get purple sectors in lap 2, you're not going to get a purple lap 1. So we bomb along up to the start of lap 3, and we get a purple. It's the fastest lap. Aided very much by the people fighting behind me, as we see another purple for the first sector. And yet another purple for the second sector. And even more purple for the lap. But no, we're not done. We're not done. No, 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 look. More purple. And we're still not done. Oh, you see, you thought it was over. But no, we're still not done. There's some more purple. We're doing well so far. This is, again, another rarity for the Scooby. Scooby was not doing Scooby things. Scooby was doing purple things. But at this point, he'd had enough of doing the purple things. So you're not going to see any more purple. What you're going to see now is bits of red. And I basically just take it easy to the end. Don't want to crash, don't want to ruin it. And I get my first win, which had me feeling rather good. Dan Turismo comes home in second. We do see Dan Turismo again later. And as you can see, he's currently 2 behind me on race 2, where I take liberties with the devil. Now, I do like the fact that the Ferrari seems to be quite quick. When the lights go green, look at this. Straight up the inside of Compadre, no messing about. And yeah, you see now, Devil, I have to apologise really for that one. In the heat of the moment, I thought you sort of left the door way too far open and then closed it too late. There was nothing really happened in that race after that, though. That was it. So we just left him behind. But this is the good one. Literally, the second race, I kill the Devil in the first corner and then just drive away the same way as I did in the first race, basically. But in this one, the 2 guys up front there, Alfredus and Philip, they make me work for this one. This one we don't skip a lot of. This one you're going to see a fair bit of what goes on. As Fredus gets a appalling start in his McLaren. And this Ferrari just, it's off again. But, as we see, my line into the corner is not good. My line out of the corner is even worse. I run a little bit wide. Fredus gives us a little nudge just to keep us there. It's all good. It's all good. It's a bit of door rubbing. at the end of the day, we are nothing if not patient. We will just stay with them for now. Just ease it round. We don't need to make any contact. Just take it nice and steady. Yeah, I get that one a little bit wrong, a little bit wide, but we're all good on the exit. Now, we're not going to go for the dive into the chicane. He's going to take the defensive line, so we're going to run down the standard line. There's a bit of lag with the guys. I'm not sure which one it was. I'm thinking, looking at the signal on the left, that it might have been Fredus that had a little bit of a spike there. But we're just going to be patient. We're just going to set this up nicely, nice and steady. We try to get a slightly better exit there and we fluff it, so it's okay. We'll sit back. And we'll go again. Just try and stay with them. We've got a nice little gap to the guys behind us, so there's no threat of anybody coming up. Well, I mean, there could have been. People could have dived. I had a little look up the inside of Fredus there. Oh, bit of lag again. No contact though. You know, I had a look. There wasn't enough room. I didn't go for it. I'm not a complete git. Just because I took the devil out. You know, it was unintentional, and you know, in the heat of the moment, I didn't think. But yeah, you know, all right, fair enough. I was wrong. I get that line wrong again, but it's fine. It's fine. We're just going to stay with them. We're going to try to just go a little bit later into this chicane. Just gain a little bit of time here with Fredus. Just try and get the power down a little bit earlier than him here. Little look, no, not quite enough room there yet. Is there going to be room here? Oh, there's a lag spike, and that's definitely Fredus looking at the signal. Lag spike seems to have given contact between Fredus and Philip, and I think it may have damaged Fredus because I get a run and a half on him there. And once I get past him, I'm now free to start attacking that 2-second gap that Philip has opened up, or will have opened up shortly after this corner. Because we go down, Fredus makes the move, but the old switcheroo, and we have a reverse of the contact from the first lap, where this time he runs wide, and now I go through and start to close down that gap. We're not pushing to go diving down the inside on the rest of lap 3. We're going to use most of lap 4 as well. Patience is a virtue. Look at that time coming down. We're getting to within half a second of him. There are points where we can have a crack, but we need to get it down to being within half a second. Through this bit, we're a second behind, but that's okay. We get a good run coming out. Stick it nicely on that one. We're just waiting for the gap to open up. And we've got it here. We've got a good exit on that. We know we can take this tighter than he can. He leaves lots of room, so do I. And we're away. Now he gets the run initially. However, a second and a half of slip, and I can get alongside him on the inside, set up the move for turn 1 into the final lap. No switcheroo, I keep it nice and tight. And then I think, oh crap, I now have to learn how to drive defensively. I'm not good at that. So I take my normal line, but slightly slower, and he just rear ends me. He wasn't being dirty. It was a very clean race, and I thanked him for it afterwards, actually. Even though there was minor contact here and there. You see, he backed out there because of the contact previously, whereas I did intentionally dip my tyre in the grass. I do like that little bit of snap of oversteer, just a bit of slide. It does slow you down, but it gets you perfectly around that corner if you can hit it right. He takes a wide line there, which opens up a tiny, tiny gap. I take the defensive line into the chicane again. Stay defensive on the exit. And I don't know whether it's lag spike or whether I just catch him out with the fact that I'm easing to take the bit line, but he clips me again there. And I think that's basically what closes it down, because he's not wanting to get too close. He is having a look, but we get to the final turn. Swing it round, and I just get a bare exit. And with that, get my driver ranking back up to B. A rare video. Thanks for watching. Feel free to watch another one. Bye.